What world is this? The realm of poetry's fine mist, an entrance to the garden of the heart, which is open to those who have first endured the whelms and taunts of the moon, and then been rewarded by her sympathies. Where poppies manifest in lieu of the lilac, and purple is the color the living shall not perceive whilst the dead lie at their feet. Where poppies spring in the freshly broken soil.
Well, Glenn, when you're writing nonfiction, you tend to stay away from the supernatural.
You don't understand what it is that I'm trying to achieve here, Mike.
Well, you're writing nonfiction, Glenn. The audience is not going to suspend their belief for this obvious science fiction.
Science fiction is central to everything we've ever done. You know who said that, Mike? Ray Bradbury said that.
Yeah. Well, Ray Bradbury, that's why he writes fucking science fiction.
Look, it's not science fiction. I'm just trying to add a touch of the intangible.
Look, you asked for my advice, and I'm giving it to you. It's called constructive criticism. Now get constructive.
If my subject feels that his ability is a key part of his life, then shouldn't I include that in this story?
You can include that in the story, you just can't have the biography revolve around it.
I don't understand what is so obscenely absurd about this to you.
Christ.
I mean, is it so ludicrous that certain individuals may possibly have a bit more ethereal potential than others?
I don't feel very psychic. I mean, don't you think I'd notice something as significant as that?
Maybe it's because it's burrowed so deeply in our heads that we're not even aware of it anymore.
Fascinating.
I mean, look, in today's world, you get a phone call if anything goes wrong, alright? So psychic abilities are obsolete because we have this to tell us what's going on in the world. But what if we didn't have that? I mean, they say dogs can smell a storm from miles away, but are they smelling it? Or are they feeling it? I mean, think about this. What if it's like a muscle? If you stop working out your arms, then you become less and less able to lift heavier objects, right?
Get to the point, Glenn.
Okay. So what if my subject knows how to work this muscle?
I'm sorry, but I find that ridiculous.
Well, maybe I'm getting too scientific. Maybe what I'm trying to describe here is more like an act of God.
Well, then I find that more ridiculous than being psychic. No. Oh God, no, why? Don't lose her. Don't lose her. Come on. Remember!
What's wrong?
I can't even remember what you look like.
I know.
Please comfort me. Why are you just standing there? Please help me.
I can't. I have to go. You
Please
have
don't.
to let me
No,
go.
please don't leave me.
You have to let me go. You have to let me go.
Honey, let's just ask him to reschedule.
Mike, it will only be for a couple of days.
Okay, I have many details concerning this process that I have insight to that you're gonna need. I would have killed to have somebody there to help me when I published my first book.
Well, here's a little something I know about this whole process. We are bound, as the contract says, jointly and individually. This means I have just as much right as you, and you knew this when we decided to co-write this novel.
I don't know, I just feel like I need to be there.
I've got Saul, and he'll make sure everything goes over smoothly. That's why you hired him. He's the best agent you know of.
What about the profit base?
No higher than 15%.
Try and make it 10. Are you flying?
No, I feel safer on the Amtrak.
Well, call me as soon as you get there.
I will, I've gotta go. You're gonna make me late.
I love you.
I'll see you soon. You just rest. Bye, puppy. Mama's gonna miss you.
Oh, what's wrong with you? You getting sick too? Oh, spare me.
Please! Stop!
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you.
Look at me, Mike. Nothing is your fault, Mikey. Please believe me. You have to let me go. Do you remember the poem you wrote on our wedding day?
What world is this? The realm of poetry's fine mist, an entrance to the garden of the heart, which is open to those who first endured the whelms and taunts of the moon, and then been rewarded her sympathies.
We old souls fall victim to the new, fall short of the old, and fall deeper in love.
For though we may only have each other,
we have always each other.
I let you go.